Looking at the Beeple artwork, the first 5,000 days, which, as you can see in this article, well, actually, it's just a press release from Christie's, the auction house, that said that it sold for $69 million. I was looking at this for another reason, and I kind of went down a rabbit hole on this and found that it's all kind of lots of press releases out and everybody reporting on the Christie's press release, basically saying the same thing, 69 million bucks, and then it was bought by these guys here, who have their own coin, right? The Metaverse Fund. They trade a coin, etc. Token, the B20 token, right? Which this guy, Vignesh Sundarisen, said that he bought it, said you can go and download it, whatever. But it was here that I found the actual auction itself, and there was details about how to register for the auction and how you had to connect your wallet and everything, because auction houses, what they do, basically, they're all about getting the money, right? So when you're bidding, you need to have everything set up so that you can pay the money as soon as the bid closes, because they don't want to take your faith on it, right? So there was a lot of detail about how to connect your wallet, because they basically said that you could pay for it in crypto. And that was sort of one of those things, was that they allowed you to set everything up and then pay in crypto as soon as it closed, right? So the interesting part about sort of this, I was looking into it because I thought, let me have a look at the NFT, because you'll be able to see that, and it shows you exactly where the work is, right? So that's pretty straightforward. Now, what I did was I stuck the wallet address in to Etherscan, right, and found the transactions from this wallet. Basically, this is, the wallet address smart contract stuff is all on the blockchain, right? This was an NFT minted on the blockchain. And I found Christie's address, and then it's sort of, well, that's the B20 token. Sorry, because I was digging through all the transactions that happen on B20. But here is actually the smart contract. And this is all sort of Ethereum stuff, right? But this is the smart contract, which is effectively just your NFT minting contract. Get rid of that. Now, this, where am I? I've got, basically through Etherscan, this is Beeple's wallet. And this is kind of the beauty of this stuff, right? It's all transparent. So what I found, this wallet address, which is a Christie's thing, was paid the equivalent of about 3 million ETH, right? Like, they say it's 69 million, but how do you know that? That's their system, and that's their press release, right? Digging around, I got Beeple's address, right? So I'm kind of going, all right, well, that sold, back in February, and, well, here we go, March, right? So what are we now? It's about 340-ish days ago that this sold. So if I go and have a look at Beeple's address, sorry, clicking around here, I got to go back in time here to have a look. Now, by the way, this wallet here, Beeple's wallet, we can see how much he's actually got in his wallet, right? That's kind of the beauty of the blockchain. He's got 261,000 bucks in his wallet. So, digging back through the transactions by kind of age, right? Like, because, this guy's an artist, he's transacting, actually, he's obviously got a bunch of ETH from the sale. But if I'm kind of digging back to 340-ish days, I'm looking for a value of transaction that kind of feels like what he got paid, right? So where are we? 251, 284, right? I'm kind of looking for a big transaction over here, which would be 69 million. Well, let's say the auction house takes 10% or something, or actually they're kind of scumbags, auction houses, 20%. Like, we're talking about, 13, 14 million bucks in ETH. Well, they wouldn't have got paid in ETH, but that kind of money, right? So what are we, 337? Does that take us past? There's 124 ETH. So what's ETH now? We can tell the price of it back then. I can go back and have a look. But ETH at $4,000 like looking at the charts back, it was only a year ago. Like, what did it get to max? Like, hang on, back to this. Sold in March 2021. So we're kind of $3,000-ish ETH price. So, all right, Mr. Beeple here with his transactions. What's 124 ETH, right? Let's bring up the calculator. 124 times, like, what? Let's give it a bit, 3.5, 434 grand. Well, there's no way that they're taking that much, right? What's his biggest transaction? Like, we're going past it here. 346. Here we go. 59, 52. There's nothing in his transaction history here. There's no big transactions. 59, 346. Okay, what are we talking about? Let's have a look at 124 is the biggest ETH transaction for his wallet. And then we've got out of 441. So 124 times 3.5. Yep, 434. 441 times 3.5. $1.5 million out to this. Oh, through a contract. Okay. That's interesting. So that's interesting there. This has got to be back to Beeple, has it? No, this one's got 159,000. Okay, so that's obviously some kind of system here. There's 11 transactions on that smart contract. Okay, 336. 4,200. It's getting better. 4210. 14 million. 14 million. Again, like, look, I'm happy for you guys in the comments to leave me a thing saying, nah, you got it completely wrong. But I'm just not seeing it, right? Like, there just aren't any figures big enough. And in fact, that 14 million, like, Beeple's not sitting around. Since this, he's had a couple of things that have gone fairly big, some Trump thing or whatever, right? But he's been, that sort of feels, that 14 million feels to me like one of the more recent transactions. He's making some dough now, right? But, like, as I say, leave a comment or show me something else. But I dug down through this. I found the NFT, the link through to the NFT, the URL. Like, I confirmed that the transaction I saw was this. And what I saw was Christie's wallet got roughly $3 million from these guys. Now, did they pony up 66 million cash? But the thing is, like, that smart contract executed, right? Go and check it out. You can have a look at the smart contract yourself. That smart contract executed and pushed the NFT to the guys that bought it for 3 million ETH. So what's the incentive to go and pony up 66 million extra to Christie's? Like, sorry, the way it works is you got it, right? It went to their wallet. They could say, up yours. It's ours now, right? So, all right. Like, I'm happy for people to jump on, please. I'm happy to have missed something, but all I'm seeing is the typical kind of news agencies just reporting the Christie's press release. 69 million, sure, whatever. $1.50, make it up. Can someone just, like, do some fact checking? I'd love someone smarter than me to do it. Thanks.